Goes the family. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys are having a great and exceptional day. It's a beautiful Wednesday, even though there's a big heat wave going on all around the United States of America right now. They even say parts of Europe are seeing hotter temperatures than normal. So, I haven't heard the words global warming lately, but hey, I think you can feel it. They say, can you hear me now? Or can you feel me now? All that good stuff. So, it is what it is. Not getting into the political junkies. We're not going there. We don't care about that. So we joke around here. We talk economics here. That's the only red and blue that we care about. But anyways, I'll leave it at that. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Let me know what you guys got going on. I can't believe July is almost over. We're almost into August now, family. It's like, where the heck does the time go? And this month to me feels like it's the fastest month of the year, to be honest with you, because even though what was it, 2020 went by pretty fast because we were all in the house for the most part. But 2020, I think I might go live this weekend just talk about how 2020 changed me and inspired me. I mean, for most of us, we all know how it changed the world forever, and society as a whole, and how we think, how we work, how we live. It changed a lot in that aspect. I think the biggest thing is mindset, but like I said, I think I'll just go into that on another day. So, anyways, let's get to the word of the day. Trying to find a positive quote. Here we go. Something simple. I like to keep it simple. So today's word of the day is monitor. It stands for observe and check the progress or quality of something over a period of time. Keep under systematic review. And if whatever you've worked at a professional job, if you're a manager anywhere, there's always some sort of review, annual review, yearly review, quarterly review, whatever they want to call it, to measure your performance and whatnot, to talk about areas that you've done great in and talk about areas that you can improve in. At first, I thought it was whack when I was back in my early 20s, but now I get it because I think everybody should do an annual review of their life, of their health, of their finances, of their relationships, of every aspect of your life. I think we should. None of us are perfect. I think we should all have that annual review. A lot of times people do that via their spiritual leader, regardless of what their religious beliefs may be or not be. A lot of times people do that through therapists, or sometimes people just go old fashioned with it and talk to their elders. And then do the self-evaluation of yourself. How you do an annual review at your job. You have to do a self-assessment highlighting your accomplishments and what you worked on and things of that nature. And I think all of us should do that in our lives because that's how we become better. And that's how we improve ourselves. Because and that's why I love going on little mini vacations, because even though I still try to do most of my things, I'm just not at 100% capacity. But discipline is the key to anything, to relationships, to friendships, to business, to a job, whatever. Discipline is the key to everything. And when you get a chance to review yourself and see what areas that you can improve on. And that's why when I come back, it's like I call it like a mental health check when I go on vacation, because then I come back, I regroup, and I'm like, okay, this is what I need to work on. I come back stronger and harder because I got to shut my engines down, because I got to get off my regular routine. And that's why I believe getting away is healthy. A lot of people believe work, 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 but you've seen what's happened to people like Elon Musk when they work till they've almost died. Because they're working so hard that their health was not good. So eventually you have to take some time to shut down your engine. Life is like a car. You got to shut the engine off eventually, or it's going to give out on you. You got to have a certain maintenance repairs for, or it's going to die out on, and life is like that at the same time. A lot of times you got to go to the doctor to get a checkup. Do your best to consume good beverages. It's mainly specifically water. Do your best to have the best well-balanced diet as possible. Not everybody's going to be super skinny. Not everybody's going to be a bodybuilder, and I wouldn't want that, because then the thing is, if everybody was a bodybuilder, then nobody would find that to be fascinating. If everybody was skinny, then nobody would find that to be fascinating. So not everybody's going to look the same, and that's what makes the world a great place. Not everybody's going to do the same thing. That's what makes the world a great place. So, but finding the best balance for you at the end of the day is the best, always the best course of action. All right. Today's quote of the day is by Thomas Carlyle. It stated, "Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see further." I could not agree with that statement more. Because in life, we put limitations on ourselves. In life, we get comfortable. I was talking about the comfort zone, how that can be a death sentence. But we put limitations on ourselves once we are making a decent salary, once we, and I'm going to say this to the I love my job crew. I don't particularly care for that mindset anymore. 10, 20 years ago, cool. But in 2022, especially you see with the layoffs happening, whether it's happening because it's out of necessity for the companies to remain in existence, or because it's happening because the company's speculating where the economy is going to go. Um, the only reason why I'm glad that that's being reported on various different social media and media outlets is because that needs to be the reminder to the I love my job community. I'm like, well, but sometimes, and I remember hearing this from Mr. Fitzgerald on Dinah Samir's Search for a Hulu channel. He said, but your job might not love you. Okay, a job is a relationship, but it's not a marriage. That is it's like I think the best way to describe having a job is dating. Okay, now and people can get married without having a certificate and taking a vow before God because a lot of people don't believe in, a lot of people don't believe in the Bible. A lot of people don't believe in God, and that's their choice. A lot of people don't believe in government being in their business, and that's their choice as well. That's the beautiful thing about the United States. You have these options. A lot of people don't believe in the old-fashioned way of getting married and settling down, having kids and whatnot. Whether like some people might believe in being committed to one person, but they don't believe in the notion of wearing a wedding ring and having a marriage license and all that good stuff. And I'm not mad at that. Everybody's different. Like I said, it makes the world a great place. If two consenting adults agree to that mindset, then it's nobody else's freaking business to how they live their lives and whatnot. Because unfortunately, a lot of times people live their lives to appease others. Life is like a lot like high school. And a lot of times we don't evolve past high school because people do things. They go to college to appease others. They join the military to appease others. Is there anything wrong with doing either of those things? Not at all. They get married to appease others and whatnot. Is there anything wrong with that? That's your life. But my mindset is, I want to live life in regards to being happy and whatnot, and to making moves and growth and prosperity. And if you're not a part of that mindset, then we can't really be around each other. And if you're always on the judgmental kick, we can't really be around each other. If you always want to talk about something sad and negative, we can't really be around each other because that is, to me, mind draining and physically draining all at the same time. That's just my personal opinion. Like I said, everything in America is a business in a transaction, regardless of what people want to believe it or not. But but to go as far as you can and to be able to see further, you have to step out of that comfort zone. And you have to stop wanting to live life on other people's terms and live life on your terms. So if what society tells you works for you for your terms, then great. A lot of times people don't want to live by what society tells them, and they still live great, productive, and legal and ethical lifestyles and whatnot. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's my mindset. But everybody's different, and that's what makes the world a great place. So, on that note, do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully, you guys have a great day. Don't forget to check out my online store if you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor. Don't forget to sign up with all the links in the platform from WEBULL, Stash, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Acorns, all that great stuff. And thank you for the Cash Apps and the Venmos and the PayPal donations. That's always greatly appreciated. Hey, I remember even just getting 50 cents or 99 cents from somebody. It's always greatly appreciated. I put it back into the Larry's Anything Goes brand, which basically we just do affiliate marketing and we do, selling products and whatnot to make content. That's what Larry's Anything Goes is all about. Thank you for the new subscribers. You guys always welcome. And like I said, when I go live, remember, it's not all about me. If I see you commenting in the chat room, if I see a lot of viewers on, I'm going to put the link in the chat room, and I'm going to want to hear from you. That's why I call it Larry's Anything Goes. My name is Larry, and anything goes, as long as nobody's insulting anybody and people acting like reasonable adults and whatnot, like they got some sense. As my mother would say, home training. You know what I mean? The old school down south sayings and things of that nature. All right. So on that note, family, make money moves, or you're gonna live bro like a fool. Take care.